Past few years, Pep and Klopp have been the domineering force in the English Premiership, right? Arguably the best managers in the world. They are winning Premier Leagues, especially Pep. He has won Premier Leagues, while Klopp has won one Premier League. They've both won Champions League, the Carling Cup, and the FA Cup. Then there comes Arteta into the mix. Yes, according to some of you, he bottled the league last season, which I don't subscribe to. He didn't have enough. The funny thing about the term bottling that's been applied to Mikel Arteta was that nobody was expecting him to compete for the league last season. He did out of the blues, but somehow he bottled it, even though he suffered a few significant injuries in Saliba and Takira Tomiyasu. It happens. This season, he has shown that last season was not a fluke by still competing for the English Premiership. Now, he has taken it up a notch. If you look at the performances of Mikel Arteta and his team, he has gone from pressing, which Pep and Klopp does, to stifling. We don't just press our opponent, we stifle them. Go and ask Brighton, go and ask Newcastle. Newcastle are our latest victims. We saw what happened on Saturday. 45 minutes, we make sure we play the whole game in Newcastle's half. No shot on target, no chances for Newcastle. I don't think Pep has had anything do that to a team. Now, Pep is still arguably, based on trophies, right? Arguably the best manager in the world, followed by Klopp, who has done fantastically. But guess what? There's a new sheriff in town called Mikel Arteta. A lot of you are refusing to accept the fact that Mikel Arteta has come here to usurp both Pep and Klopp. Yes, might have been Pep's assistant manager in the past. Being your apprentice doesn't mean you can't surpass your former boss. Now, let me play this video to you because I saw this interesting take by a Liverpool fan. I find it very comical. I find it very dinosaurous because you would think with someone with his relative knowledge of the game should be able to leave his sentimentality aside and embrace what is logical and what is factual. But unfortunately, some people can't separate their tribalism and be objective on certain topics. So let's listen to this clip, fair use, and I'll come back and lay my commentaries. So let's enjoy this.
Believers, and they're deluded as well. It's not Arsenal, it's the two managers that Arteta's going against. I think player for player, I really do think there's player for player. Arsenal can compete with both Liverpool and City. Manager for manager, absolutely no chance.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely no chance. He blows them out. Yeah. Arteta's not the third best manager in the league. Yeah. You're talking number 1 and 2.
No, let's analyze that. It's not about Arteta being the third best manager on the league. So let's even subscribe to that. Let's discuss that. So who, after, let's say Pep, Klopp, so who is the next best thing in terms of Nigeria prowess in the league? Who is next? Unai Emery? Is he competing for the league? See, your hatred and vendetta against Arteta and Arsenal is just crazy. You might actually not like Arteta or like Arsenal, but you can still be objective and logical. There is no way Unai Emery at the moment is a better manager than Arteta. Based on what metric? Oh, you want to use based on trophies he has won in the past? We are talking about the English Premier League, which Arteta is vying for. Unai Emery is not vying for the league. He's not part of the title race. So number 1, that argument is crazy. Number 2, Arteta right now is competing with them. Whether you love it or not, Arteta is playing a superior brand of football in comparison to Pep and Klopp. You cannot deny that fact. Arteta is playing a better brand of football, a more forceful brand of football than Pep and Klopp. Now, he might not have won the trophies to give him more credibility that a lot of you want. The trophies will come. See, the trophies will come. The signs are there. I understand that will be the trope and the stick you want to beat Arteta. How many trophies has he won? What has he done? The trophies will come. We can see who is matching performance and results. We saw the last game against Baltimore, with all due respect to Pep. They struggled to actually win that match against Baltimore. If Baltimore had a better composed or little striker, or they were more oriented in front of goal, they would have equalized that game. If you look at the last strings of results of Man City, they've